are we here sitting in our living room with a laptop in the middle today?
So on the 5th of April, it was our 10th anniversary together.
We are so hot.
We are old. She was in Italy, so we couldn't really celebrate it. And we thought it was cool to celebrate it today with a selection of 10 travels, one for each year.
Let's just start right now with the first one, which is
Helsinki.
the city where all started for us.
In 2011 we traveled quite a lot, but we couldn't really choose anything else than Helsinki since, let's say, we left as friends and then we
Came back as partners.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was too early, but we were into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we are here after 10 years, so it meant something.
We've been there like I think 3-4 days, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really liked it. It was a very beautiful city, lots of nature. We could also
Beautiful
visit.
parks.
Yeah, the sea was still frozen in April.
Yeah, it was
By the way.
absurd.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to disclose so much since we wrote a blog post about it. So it will be in the description below. Just go and check it out. Lots of beautiful pictures as well.
We have a special connection with this Nordic capital. It's still our favorite. Great city, good food, great nature, so we recommend it to everyone we know.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check it out, our post, if you are interested in it. Next year, 2012.
Dublin and Ireland, let's say.
The trip started in Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed in the capital for, let's
About
say,
a week.
a week
Mm.
with some friends, and then we took the train
Mm-hmm.
and moved to the
Western coast.
Ovest, yeah, western coast.
Mm-hmm.
There we left our heart because it's so beautiful. I never saw a green like that, and the wind on the cliff of Moers was insane.
Mm. So to sum up, we started from Dublin, we took a train, we went to Limerick on the other side, then we went to Ennis, and from Ennis to Doolin, and then from Doolin we finished in Galway with a little trip in the Connemara as well.
Yeah, one-day tour in Connemara.
So for every place we have something to say, let's say.
A little story.
A little story all about it. Let's start from Limerick.
Limerick, yeah.
So the first night we went to eat to this big pub called the Loch, and very
Very
beautiful, delicious.
If you are there, you have to try it.
Yeah. The problem is that after a couple of pints of beer, I saw something moving, and I just told her, Arianna, look at there, the frame is moving.
The paint
The
is
painting,
moving.
there's something moving there.
On the wall, something is moving. What?
Yeah, she just thought I was drunk. And then, okay, I just stayed there and stared at it until it moved again. And we found out that the painting was not a painting, it was some kind of, I don't know, monitor, a TV monitor that was there, and it was just pretending to be a painting. That was quite funny, actually.
I thought he was drunk. After Limerick, we left for Doolin, but we wanted to break the journey, so we decided to spend an evening and a night in Ennis. It really looked like a nice little town in Ireland, so we said, why not?
And it was.
Yeah, it was, except for us.
Yeah, we arrived quite late.
Yeah, we arrived
think.
late. the hostel we booked was owned by this really peculiar lady. We left our baggage and looked for some food because we were starving, and it was too late and all the kitchens were closed, so we could have just a couple of beers, and then we found out Italian pizzeria,
Russian.
and they gave us food, so we are really, really grateful forever to that pizzeria.
Yeah, in Dublin we actually had another situation, let's say so.
Yeah,
Since-
awesome place.
Awesome place. And from Dublin you can actually reach the Aran Islands, and there is a very, quite a small boat that will bring you there. The fact is that, at least before all the COVID thing, the boat was quite packed with people, and we decided to have a nice breakfast before going there.
Yeah.
The fact that in the middle of the sea, everyone started puking in
Yeah.
within the boat.
It was really a shaky
Yeah,
navigation.
it was a shaky trip. Yeah.
Fortunately, we have no problem with sea and boats, but it was really tough.
Mm-hmm. And then in Galway, we had this room with quite a strange organization of spaces.
Yeah, I don't know what was thinking the architect.
Everything was fine, except the fact that for entering your own bathroom within your room,
Yeah.
you needed a magnetic card. So,
Why?
no idea why. The room was just for us. It was not like a hostel or whatever. So, yeah, we needed
Total
card.
privacy.
Total privacy.
Next year, 2013, Paris.
We decided to go for Paris because at the end it was my gift for your degree.
Yeah, my
Your master's
Master
degree?
of Art.
There's little to say about Paris. I mean, it's a very beautiful city, architecture, food, parks, everything. It's one of the best ones in the world.
Even if you are Italian, you can't deny the beauty of Paris.
I weirdly love the Louvre. I weirdly
love the Louvre.
By the way, we spent a whole day in, and probably you can just spend a month there and
A
still
month.
find something new every single day. That's a city you have to live more than visit. That's a city you have to spend a lot of time in, and
Yeah, walking through the streets. You have to maybe lose yourself sometime in Paris.
which is not that difficult.
Which
since,
is not
yeah,
that difficult if you're visiting it for the first time.
Yeah, we have a couple of anecdotes there as well, actually.
Yeah.
First one, probably the second night there.
I think
Maybe
it
the
was
first one.
the first night. Our first dinner in a typical restaurant.
It was pretty chilled outside.
Yeah, more than chilled.
And then we went in this small restaurant, and I decided I want to try the escargot for the first time,
Yeah.
while she got an onion soup.
Yeah, soup d'oignon,
Yeah, she got the right one.
a hot meal. It was really necessary. And you went all fancy with your snails.
Yeah, probably half of it was still there at the end because I wasn't really able to find a way to get it out. Yeah. Anyway,
Typical food.
yeah.
And finally, the Tour Eiffel.
Yeah, let's say I don't really like high places,
But now you do.
She does, and now I must. So yeah,
You
that was-
enjoy spending time with me, so you follow me.
and yeah, that was the first time that I've been asked to go on high places, and the high place was the Tour Eiffel. I mean, we needed to go there anyway. That was something we needed to do.
It was something to do. It's a must do.
Yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, we also went half of it like through the stairs.
More. 3/4.
No, I don't think we're 3/4. A bit of it.
Yeah, a lot of it by stairs, and then the elevator at the end. We did all of it up to the top.
We wanted to experience it.
It was really nice. Next city.
2014, Vienna.
Another awesome city
Another capital of Europe.
with magnificent buildings and statues.
Completely different architecture from Paris. More like imperial style.
Heavy imperial style, baroque. A lot of baroque.
Nevertheless, very beautiful.
Yeah, really, really beautiful. The Ring, which is the city center, is pretty much visitable by feet.
Yeah.
Vienna was my gift this time for your Master of Science. So, since it was your gift, I took you on the sky wheel.
Yeah, on the sky wheel. Then we went also in that church, which I don't remember the name, on top of it that you can actually see underneath everything, like 30 meters of free fall. So yeah, I mean, vertigo.
Talking about food, it's pretty much like Deutschland. There's no so much choice.
È in tedesco, Deutschland.
Okay. troppe lingue, un poliglotta. There's no so much choice of recipes, let's say. It's a lot meat-centered.
I disagree on that because at the end, it is meat-centered, it's continental.
Yeah, meat and potato.
Yeah, well, you can see all the influences that came from the Austrian Empire. You have goulash, which is more from Hungary. You have Wiener Schnitzel, which is actually from Pavia and Milan. Cuisine which is similar to Germany in that sense as well. So it's...
Yeah, but the recipe are heavy as the statues.
2015, Expo, now we're joking. Portugal. Lisbon first, then Setúbal, Sintra, Alcobaça, Nazaré, Coimbra, Aveiro, Porto, and Braga. Yeah, so we went from south up north, flight to Lisbon and flight from Porto.
And then on the road with public transportation.
Yeah, well, train and buses.
On the time we were leaving, they were there. And if they were like 10 minutes late, they were all freaking out, saying they were sorry, and they were calling the director to apologize. So moving with public transportation is really great in Portugal.
We loved Portugal.
Yeah, we left a piece of our heart.
Yeah, great people, great culture, great food. We ate a lot of food.
Great landscapes.
Yeah, we really
cities, art, culture, lots of kind of fish, but also some peculiar sweets, like pastéis de nata and ovos moles, which is this little sweet with yolk and sugar inside 2 layers of wafers, and when you put them in your mouth, the yolk explodes and they are really yummy. Wafer. Non lo dirò mai, wafer. Wafer, tua sorella.
One of the first few days, we went to Setúbal to see the dolphins. So we went on this trip on a catamaran.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was very nice. The fact is that she burnt her feet.
I thought about my face, about shoulders. It wasn't really a sunny day at all. There were clouds everywhere. So I said, feet are not so important. Instead, they were really important. Look how happy I was before burning my feet. It was really nice. And we saw dolphins.
We managed to.
It was really hard the next day putting on shoes, and we had to move to Alcobaça and then going north. the next day.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to really tie my shoes, and walking was a bit painful, at least until Nazaré.
Yeah, at least a couple of days.
The first 2 days were really, really hard.
Talking about Nazaré, we were expecting something completely different. We were expecting this fisherman, like typical fisherman's village, and it turned out that Nazaré now is quite a touristic destination.
It's like
Riccione
Beach.
in Portugal. But it was a nice trip nevertheless.
No, tu non devi più dire niente?
No, devo vedere ancora.
Boh, non lo so, perché si va molto così a braccio, no? Quindi... We still have to visit the south part.
And the north part.
Yeah, but that's not Ireland, it's Northern Ireland.
Ok, questo lo tagliamo.
ci impallinano come delle anatre. Ma vogliamo rivedere questa intro o...
Dimmi tu, io sono stato magnifico.